Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I am a Star Creator, Starco Gaming, and we are back with another Marvel Future Fight video, guys. Today we're going to be jumping in Squad Battle of Vibranium League, and we're going to be playing Dr. Octopus to show how to score 1.5 million plus with the little fellow, what team to use, and how to actually play in properly. So first thing we're going to take a look here, it's at the team, guys. You actually have three possible team, well, more than three possible team, but I mean, if you use Baron Zemo as lead, you have three possible team. You have, well, Baron Zemo as lead, obviously, with Dr. Octopus, because those two are the combo. Then as a third character here, you have a three choice. If you don't have a CTPF inside on your Zemo, you have one on your Black Cat. You want to put Black Cat as third characters. If you do have that, then you have, if you do have insight on your Zemo, you have two other choices. You can go with either Vulture here in the third slot if your Dr. Octopus could use more critical rate, or you could go with Viper for getting more damage on strike, because that's pretty much where I'm standing personally. This is why I'm going to be using that. I want to get as much damage as possible from one. We're going to be getting a striker for Dr. Octopus. And if we take a look at the strikers, I have a little for Dr. Puss. For speed villain, human, you have to remember the human part. You don't have that many choices, to be honest. You got Vulture, one attack. I don't like one attack, and it does not do that much damage. And then you got the Viper when attacking. When attacking is pretty great. That pretty much increase your damage you're doing when you're attacking. So this is why I'm picking Viper in my personal team. But all three will not make such a difference in your team, either Black Cat, Vulture, or Viper. So this is the team now. We're going to go through the build so you guys can see what I'm running with, and then we're going to explain the skill rotation. Here we have max critical down, maxing or defense, max critical damage. We have max critical rate and dodge rate, which is why I'm not bringing Vulture. 118% attack speed. Physical attack is 28,892. And for people wondering, if I don't have Zemo, who can I use? You can use Electro as a leadership. Electro will give you a good buff to your Dr. Octopus, but it's not going to be as good as Baron Zemo. Now, if we look at the gear 25, well, 25, 20, 25, 25. We don't get this one up because we don't care about all defense, movement, speed, or physical damage defense. Obviously, you can see the Euro setting. We have one blessing and then a mix of 5 and 6 stars Euro for the rest. So, you know, nothing that crazy on this fella. ISO set, we have fully awakened Hawkeye's ISO set, which I do need to change eventually because I don't have cooldown issues at all. But maybe eventually. So we have 8.5% all attack, critical rate, critical damage, 8.1% dodge, cooldown, 40% attack proc on this, and then a CTP of rage. We have 32% critical rate, 19.4% dodge rate, and then the max stats, which is 0.9% per 1% dodge rate and critical rate, and ignore boss damage decreased by 60%. Uniform is mythical. We have 4 bonus uniform. Still missing this one, but one day I will get it. First bonus uniform, we get Dodge with Spider-Man Far From Home. Third uniform, we get Indoor Defense with Marvel, Captain Marvel. Fourth uniform, we have Dodge with Spider-Man 2099, all new, all different. And last one, we have critical damage with Invisible Woman Future Foundation. So this is the setup we have on this guy. Now, the rotation. The rotation is actually pretty simple. The first two phases, you want to smash your buttons as much as possible, and you want to avoid using the fifth skill because the fifth skill animation is long to actually get started. And I can actually reduce the amount of points you're going to get in the first 2 rounds. So use all your skills. Try to make sure that for the start of the third round, your skill number 6 here is going to be available, which is skill number 5 and 3. And that is pretty much all you care about for the first 2 rounds. And then when you enter the last round, what you want to do is, well, you have 2 rotation. You have the awakening skill rotation, which you're going to use your awakening skill. You're going to wait till the proc happen, or You're going to cancel by the end of the skill if it does not happen, sadly. And then you're going to get once the proc happen on skill number 6, you're going to cancel with 5, cancel with 3, and get with 3. Wow, I just said 3 in French. Wow. Cancel with 3 and get as much damage as you can from a skill number 3. And that is pretty much the rotation here with the Awakening skill. Now, when the Awakening skill is not available, you're going to do, it's pretty much going to be 5 cancel 3. And then you're going to jump with the 4th skill, to go in iframe to get ready for doing that same rotation again. Anyway, guys, it's kind of hard to explain the full rotation when you're not playing it. So we're going to jump in there and we're going to play it, and hopefully we're going to achieve a good run. Hopefully. My personal best is actually a little bit over 1.9 million with that. I'm hoping to be able to reach 1.5 million today in this video. If we don't, well, it happens. But if we do, that'll be nice for a video, to be honest. Okay, here we go. So first, disable autoplay. And then we switch right away with a Dr. Octopus. I'm trying to take the least possible amount of damage from, the red stuff, but sometimes you just don't have a choice. You'll get more points by killing more mobs with this guy than avoiding, running around to not get hit, pretty much. And when you use that 3rd skill, if you're too far from the targets, like we just saw, there's a high chance that you actually not be able to kill all the mobs that are in your way. So that can really, change what you're doing. You see here we miss a bunch of targets because they were too far away. So that is pretty much the important stuff of this thing. Smash those buttons, kill your mobs as fast as possible for the first 2 rounds, and that's pretty much all you're gonna do. That's the part I hate, when they get spread like that. You have no way to actually kill them fast with Dr. Octopus. That's the one part I hate here. He could score so much better if he had a little bit more AoE. More wide AoE, if we can say it like that. Here I just wasted a 3rd skill, by the way. I shall not use that. I shall just use auto attack there. That will have been fine. Because this is definitely not the best run I had, at least in the first round, because usually I get a little bit over 200,000 in the first round, but that's fine. Most of the damage comes from the last round anyway. So this is going to be a pretty bad run. For first 2 minutes, we're barely going to get up to close to 400,000 points here. If we get to 400,000 points, so this is definitely not going to be a personal best. Okay, here I'm going to hold on because I do not want to trigger my proc. So I'm just going to let them beat on me for a sec. And then we're going to go with the skill here, which is going to be the official rotation now. So you can see 6, 5, 3. Collect orbs. Smash button. Try to avoid stuff. That is pretty much it here. Get a late proc, always fun. Don't really get a proc here. That was really shitty. So this is definitely going to be a good run. Oh, I just messed up the 5 cancel tree here. So we never know. The next rotation can actually give us like 500,000 points. It does happen sometimes. So I'm being careful. Whew, that was a close one. Almost did not get any orbs there. Okay, here we go. Let's see how this is gonna go. Here, when the proc cancel, you want to try to wait. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes you'll get that crazy rotation, and that gives you so many points. When you cancel the 6 skill, by the way, guys, you want to wait for Sandman, and Sandman to actually show first to make sure you get the maximum amount of damage. Well, that's considering we had a very, very rough start. That's actually not going to be a bad run here. Gonna hit that 1,700,000 point. At 1.7 million point, I mean. So this is not a bad shitty run. You can see, even with having a shitty run, we're still able to get a pretty decent score here. So that's pretty much the way you play him. You hope that you're gonna get a good rotation with the 6, cancel 5, cancel 3, and that's pretty much all you can hope for, and that is how you play Dr. Octopus. If you guys have any question, comment, feedback, make sure to drop it in the comment section down below. Don't forget, we stream Tuesday, Friday, Saturday night, 7 p.m. Pacific time on Twitch. Description link is in the description down below. We also have crystal giveaway in almost every single stream. So a great way to have a chance to win 300 crystal too. When you join, anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, drop a like on this video, and on that, happy gaming.